Well, we're starting the week out with a facial mask. Some more body sex questions. And can you tell the difference between ketchup or makeup? Stay tuned. Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome to my channel. Now, being today's Monday, you know what that means. It means Mask Monday, ladies. I haven't been doing these for a while because when I was on my trip, I didn't do any. And then when I got back home, I just felt too... So I thought I better do one at least this week. You like my hair? Pretty short. So what I'm going to do is, let's get this ready in case that mask is real drippy. I've got a clean color collagen facial mask. Collagen reduces the appearance of dry, fine lines and gently lifts impurities from pores for smoother, youthful complexion. Now, I'm trying to get our nose cleared up, so that's why I thought this might be a good one. Let's see. And then we also... Oh, you can see my whiskers. Going to be shaving those too. We'll have more of this self-care and sex ed with Blume. And we'll do another ketchup. See how many I've got to open before I get to the makeup. So let's get started with the mask. It's on this. Oh, no, there is one up here. It's real. It's real wet. Grab some Kleenex. I'm not sure if you're going to see any of these while I'm gone again, because I pretty much have every day filled with a video for the time frame that I'll be on my trip. Now, we leave Friday for the trip. I can't see. Oh, for God's sake, did I touch the lens? This looks real flimsy, let me tell you. I'm sure I'm going to have to probably put my little silicone mask on over it. Well, I'm sorry to say the Seahawks lost today to the 49ers. But at least they beat Russell Wilson last week. How the heck? This is quite interesting, you know. At least we did get one touchdown, so it wasn't a complete blowout. And I remember saying that if the Seahawks beat Russell Wilson, I'd be happy for the rest of the year, even if they lost them all. So I can't really get mad at my Hawks. That looks like it's twisted. It's that one. This goes on the chin. What a slimy mess. And this isn't even the slug stuff. Slug spit stuff. Okay, well, I don't know how well this is going to go on. Let's see. I don't have my mirror here because I brought it up front and I forgot to bring it back. Come on, buddy, you gotta go on my nose. Because that's what I really want to aim at, is my nose. It's cold. It's cold. Well, tuck up under. Yeah. To do it by feel. Okay, I want it to go down on my nose. Nose. Okay, well, we're going to have to put this on. There we go. go. Oh, that'll hold it in place for me. Tip that over. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get started. Let's stop for a second because I want to do a little video. Not video. Photo. Okay, I'm back. So let's get started with these little cards. And we'll do the ketchup last. How come that's upside down? Oh, I guess that was supposed to be in there. All right, well, let's see. Our subject matter: body positivity, body science, consent and decision making was interesting, healthy relationships. Most of the cards, oh, and then self-care. Let's try body science. What do you think? Okay. Do you know what it means to be intersex? I don't know. Engaged in sex? I don't know. It says people who, through a variety of factors, have genitals or reproductive anatomy that does not fit the typical definition of male or female are intersex. Oh. A fun fact. 1.7% of the population is intersex. That's the same percentage of people with green eyes and the same percentage of people with red hair. Okay? Interesting. I'm going to put these in a different spot. What did I do with last week's? Okay. What is a person's sex assigned at birth? The label of male, female, or intersex given to a baby when it is born is based on the doctor's observation of the baby's genital composition. This is usually the designation on your birth certificate. Okay, well, I guess they got me right. Gender identity is a person's internal sense of their own gender as a boy, a girl, both, neither, or something entirely different. How do you identify your gender? I'm all female. Here's a brainstorm. List as many labels for different gender identities that you can think of. You think of any? They've got down here male, female, non-binary, non-conforming, gender fluid, agender, two-spirit. I remember when I was growing up, it was just male, female. Now you hear so many things, and I'll hear people use those words, and I'll think, what the heck does that mean? And it has here, did you know the term two-spirit is a gender identity that queer indigenous people can use to describe themselves, as they lived harmoniously for thousands of years before colonization and were regarded as healers, wisdom keepers, and leaders. Go figure. How do you express your gender as feminine, masculine, or other? Well, this suggests that it's through your name, pronouns, clothing style, makeup, and hair. Okay. Can you describe what it means to be cisgender? C-I-S-G-E-N-D-E-R. That's when a person's sex assigned at birth is the same as their gender identity. What's the difference? Why have they made this so difficult now? You know, I mean, because who cares if somebody's a little different? They're either male or female, they're just a little different. The fun fact, cis, in Latin translate to same. Therefore, the sex assigned at birth and gender identity are the same. Well, then why bother even? Can you describe what it means to be transgender? It says, a potential label for people whose sex assigned at birth does not match their gender identity. Huh. I see. And then the fun fact, trans in Latin translates to on the other side of. Therefore, the sex assigned at birth is on the other side of the gender identity. I don't want to do any more of those. Let's see what this says. Okay, let's do the consent and decision making. Why do you think learning about consent is important? Well, it's important because somebody's trying to do something to you and you don't want them to. You say no, it means no. The prompt says to prevent assault so all people involved can feel safe and comfortable. Right? I mean, when I watch some of these older programs and stuff, the way the women were treated, they had no choices whatsoever. God, how awful to just be thought of as something for some guy to blank, and you had to be available to do it whenever they wanted you to. How would you define consent? Voluntary agreement to engage in sexual activity and permission. Yeah, that fits my definition. How do you think your values and belief systems guide your readiness or engagement in sexual activity? My values. Well, I value my body. I don't want just any Tom, Dick, or Harry thinking they could just come up and, mount me. So, if you value yourself, I'm talking about nowadays, if you value yourself and have a good belief system, you feel free to say, Consent is reversible. What does this mean to you? I would say that maybe you feel, you're to a certain stage and you feel like, oh yeah, let's do it, man. And then they start getting further along and think, oh, shoot, what am I doing? No. And that should be no. It says, at any time you or a partner can change their mind and decide they do not want to continue the activity. And it is the responsibility of everyone involved to stop. Otherwise, it is assault. Let's see, what's the other? Healthy relationships. Okay, this is healthy relationship now. Can you think of differences between an intimate relationship and a romantic relationship? Sure. Can you? Well, this says, we can have intimate relationships with friends, family, and pets, but usually a romantic relationship involves attraction or desire to another person. What kinds of things make you attracted to another person? Well, for me, I'd be lying if I said, well, their looks don't matter. First off, you notice your looks. After you get to know a person more, the looks may not mean anything. If someone who doesn't necessarily fit, your description of what you think you'd be attracted to might also think, that's a nice guy, I'd like him. It says their interests, their goals, or their style. Yeah. Where are we at? 7 minutes. How would you describe your sexual orientation? The answer is straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, demisexual, sapiosexual, scoliosexual. What the hell? Do you want me to do any more of these, or should I move on to the lip thing? I'll do a few of these body positivities. What are the things you know your body needs to feel healthy and happy? Well, I know I need love. But to be on the more regular things, nourishing food, sleep, touch or closeness, your favorite style of exercise. Get rid of this nagging cough. How do you build a relationship between your body and your mind? I don't know. I think it's just to know who you are, understand yourself. Here's a good one. How do you expect your body to change as you get older? I know. I expected it was going to get, I expect my boobs to get saggy because I always heard about that. I expected my skin would get crepey, and lo and behold, it has. Expected to have wrinkles, yeah. I expected to feel crappier. Yes, I do. So that's about it. Do you prefer to be clothed or nude at home? Well, this time in my life, this age, I prefer to be clothed. Who in your life has affected your acceptance of your body in a negative way? My father. Always so negative about body. Who is affected in a positive way? I'd say my husband. And not the first one. What activities make you feel strong? None. I don't feel strong for anything ever. Who profits off you feeling bad about yourself and your body appearance? Well, a shrink would profit off of it. But the biggest thing to profit off feeling bad about how you look is yourself. You know, if you feel bad about yourself, you're going to feel icky inside. What is your favorite treat to eat? Is it sweet or savory? Where'd that come from? Sweet. So we'll stop at that. Let's put this lid back on. And let's start with the... So let's take the next... Well, let's see. We started on that end. So let's take this one. And of course, you know, we stop when we get to the lip balm. Is there a way to... Yeah, you rip it from this side. Well, let's mix it up a little just in case it's ketchup. These are so hard to get off. Oh, I think we may be stopping already. Oop. Well, we're stopping already. Because that's the lip one. It's very creamy. I can tell you that. Set that over there so I can use it more during the week. Got some on my little face thing. So now what do we do? Okay, well, let's see. It's been about 15 minutes. We've got about 5 minutes to go. We'll do a few more of these cards. Oh, I know what we can try. You haven't seen these yet, probably. They came in one of my grab bags. And they're like pickup sticks, but let's see. What does it say? It's supposed to be self-care. It's a truth or dare. Pickup sticks. Pick a stick. And it just gives you a dare what to do. Like this one says to me, throughout the week, stop and check in with yourself. Be still and be present. Close your eyes and take 10 full deep breaths. Okay. Then the truth on the back is, who or what makes you feel happy or brings you joy? My Bobby brings me joy. He brings me happy. And kitty cats also make me happy. Truth, do you feel guilty if you're not being productive? I used to, because I felt like everybody else seemed to have energy, and I don't. And I finally had to accept the fact, I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm never going to have energy. Just do the best I can. Don't belittle myself if I can help it. Here's a dare. Try aromatherapy. Light a scented candle or diffuse an essential oil. Turn on some music or a guided meditation and breathe deeply. That's all we'll do with these today. Remember, breathe deep. From the Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues, at the very end, it's the breathe deep. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Okay, well, let's take this off. First we get this. I always expect it to come off like these do, but they're around my ears. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I want to drop that in there wet into my garbage can because I didn't put a liner in it. Let's wrap it up in this stuff, this Kleenex. Oh, okay. Well, it feels good now. Doesn't feel dry. Now, once it dries and I'm off of here, it might feel sticky. Well, today we got a lot of our packing done. Usually we have it done a couple of months ahead. Ah, this is all wet, wet, wet. Well, don't I look just gorgeous compared to when I first came on? So, please comment below, share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a terrific week. I love you all. Bye.